You, to me, Mark, are one of the most prolific marketers out there in the world today. Every time I talk to you, you seem to be, doing so many different funnels and so many different projects. I don't know how you keep it all together, but in terms of your massive experience in creating so many various different sales funnels in so many different niches, can you kind of take us through what are some of like the key elements that you want to have in every funnel that, just across the board are the essential mix of tactics and strategies that make a great funnel, in your opinion?
Well, I've always come down to this basic formula. You probably heard it before, but it's worth repeating. Leads times conversion rates times average dollars per customer times average number of sales per customer, and then minus your expenses, and that's your profit, right? And I need to know essentially at the front end of that where are the leads coming from, and what is the product that I've got to offer to these people that they really need. And if you if you grow to understand your market really well and you understand what their house on fire problems are and all of those sort of things, and you're providing a good solution to those problems, then you can multiply that income by getting that price point right, and then having upsells and so forth if need be, and then having more products to promote to them, either your own ones or affiliate products, and all of those things. Those levers are the real key, I guess, when it comes to doing well in any particular niche. I'll give you a quick example. Let's say it was dog training. I'm making a dog training product. Then I'd be looking at what are the biggest house on fire problems that market has. Those house on fire problems are going to be, people are going to type into Google, stop my dog digging, stop dog barking, stop dog chewing, stop dog aggression, stop dog bolting out the front door, stop dog pulling on the lead, and separation anxiety and coprophilia and all sorts of things. People people tend to buy a lot more to avoid a problem than they do to go towards pleasure, even though there are a lot of cases where they will buy for pleasure as well. But I found in the dog training market, as an example, we had, this is way back now, like over a decade ago when we started our dog training product, we had about 1 in 666 people would buy the product when they visited the sales page if it was all about how to train your dog to do tricks, how to train your dog with positive reinforcement tactics and so forth, so that he will obey you wherever you go, and will, even learn how to climb ladders and do fancy tricks and all of that sort of stuff. Puppy train your dog, house train your dog, all that sort of stuff. Didn't work. It just didn't convert. So we put an exit pop up on our page asking people why they were leaving without joining, and people would type in things like, "Oh, well, my dog's aggressive towards people and other dogs, and this doesn't look like it's the place for me," or "My dog's been nipping people," or "My dog bites," or "My dog's been chewing the furniture," or "My dog's been bolting out the front door really fast every time I open it. It's really embarrassing," or "My dog jumps up on people," or what's all these problems. So we made sure, of course, all these problems were covered in our book and in our videos. We just doubled down on it, made sure that they were extra covered, extra well, added those to the sales copy, made the headline be something like, "Who else wants to finally put an end to all of their dog's behavioral problems for good, including digging, barking, chewing, aggression, pulling on the lead, and more." All of a sudden, it went from 1 in 666 people buying to 1 in 90 were buying. And then eventually, with a bit more tweaking, we got it to 1 in 60 were buying. And then on some search phrases, it was as little as 1 in 10 were buying, depending on what the phrase was. Like if it was an expensive dog breed and people type something like "stop Weimaraner aggression" or something, then bang, it'd be 1 in 9. Or even Weimaraner training might be 1 in 15, because they're a more expensive type of dog, for instance. So their dog owners, if they've got a problem, they would pay money for it to solve it. So You want to know that you've got a really good solution. This is if you're making your own products. You want to have a really good solution to some house on fire problems. You want to know what those problems are, get really specific about those problems, and make sure that you're able to overcome them. And if you're the affiliate, then you still want to know all of those things as well anyway, because you're going to do a much better job as the affiliate making sales of that product you're promoting if you really understand those things well.
Do you get most of your traffic from PPC? I heard you mention like keywords and stuff like that. Is that kind of where you start with these niche products, or is that just one of the traffic sources in the grand scheme of things for you?
It's just one traffic source. A lot of the time it's free. A lot of the time, if I am the website owner, the affiliates will send the traffic, so they'll be buying pay per click. I might just pay out 75% commission, and that's enough. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes I'll pay 90% commission, just whatever it takes to make sure that they're able to profit on their ad spend. Sometimes we're running ads. Sometimes we're just build up our own organic channels, like on YouTube. We've got a few YouTube channels that are got silver play buttons and stuff in different niches where we're able to just get a lot of organic traffic without having to buy it. Sometimes some niches are hard to buy traffic. You can. It's just too competitive, but we're able to get a lot of free traffic, like by having a lot of really good free content out there on video, like on YouTube and stuff. And then, like I say, some niches, it's we might buy some traffic, Facebook, YouTube traffic, or pay per click, like you say. Sometimes it's a bit of search engine traffic as well. There's a lot of different sources of traffic, and I think people underestimate just how big the world is, and that they don't need to dominate a traffic source in order to get a lot of traffic. They just need to be providing a lot of value for a consistent period of time, or they need to be able to just pay for ads and then learn from what's making sales and what isn't, and be willing to lose some money while they're learning where their customers are or what their customers want if they're buying the traffic.
So if you enjoyed this clip and you'd like to benefit from more monetization secrets, go and register now for Monetization Daily. You can go to monetizationresearch.com to get it. It is a free newsletter that is absolutely awesome. It is delivered to your email inbox, and it contains lots of great monetization tips, tactics, and strategies that you will love. Again, head on over to monetizationresearch.com to get it now.